indeed. In fact, I have been interacting since a long time with him also, and along with his department, we have been working on the different action plans. And first, in fact, thing came to my mind that here we conduct a lot of trainings, and sometimes we don't know how it is getting reflected at grassroots level, how you people are basically getting involved into that. And that is actually,
you know, most of the basic facts more closely, because day-to-day basis you just interact with the concerned people and interact with the weaker section and how these people are affected, because any disaster of any kind, the most vulnerable section, especially weaker section, are affected the most. Am I correct? So I instructed Dr. Sharnath that okay, you go to one district, you pick up their action plan, because each district, as per the Disaster Management Act, they have to draft an action plan. Okay, the action plan basically, again, what are the vulnerable areas, their mapping, because I'm the field person. So initially I criticized so much about training also, and he knows that you are giving training simply and field, the people at the field, they are not contributing anything. So I instructed, you go to the field, okay, because again, as I said, I am a field person, I seek output. After this spending crores of the money, if the output is nothing, then it's all useless thing, okay? I am very open about it. So he went to Kurg. The first action plan which we drafted, actually, that was the thing where the training program was almost in collaboration with the district actual field work. So not only here what we are teaching, but I just simply saw that okay, if you go to the field and if we see the actual thing and we apply our training models and whatever the new techniques are there, and we teach the field level officers there, then it will be more effective and people will learn, and next time, whenever the next year or next to next year, whenever they again need to draft the action plan, certainly they will be well versed with the all technicalities. And very successfully we basically drafted the Kurg action plan, and many people where in fact they commented whenever they used to come for the training, they were not that serious. They were not in fact going through the nitty-gritty that how important it could be. But when he worked along with them while drafting the action plan, it's like that job, that what do we call that, training or training on job, on job training kind of. So when he went there and worked along with them, they understood more, in fact, in depth. So that is one example. Now again, we cut short many these 2 days, 3 days programs now, and almost I think every 2 days program we cancelled.
Yes, sir.
So that was our opinion, that okay, all these 1 or 2 days program, people just come and go, just spend a lot of money. Only in traveling they spend time also. So I was, again, as I said, I was very critical of it. And then we assigned another task. Let's go district to district. Okay, and again, encompasses all the details, all the issues, and again, give them training there and then, and just asking their feedback also, and the facts which are basically associated with the district, especially with regard to vulnerability areas and mapping, etc. So this model could be replicated in every area in your department when you go. Okay, not simply when disaster strikes, then you just open your senses. No, you have to go and see because every year we make action plan, we take the inputs from the respective departments. It's not that on our own just we make the action plan. So from the health department, suppose you give some inputs, those files, those papers could be with you. You see whether whatever the teachings as a panel, these are in fact delivering, whether they are in the consonance whatever the inputs were given earlier. If not, certainly that is the time where you can add those inputs based upon this classroom set learnings. Okay, that is one. Second, that whenever in fact that at the time when usually what happens when we make action plan, simply one letter drops, and your some section officer, without even letting you know, he simply copy paste the previous answers. And it's so, in fact, a useless thing. Sometimes even the person who is heading the unit, he does not read the entire thing, he simply signs and send also. And same with the disaster action plan exactly is basically made. So this is the only, in fact, the point I want to make, so that you are probably you probably feel more important and more involved. Okay. Other things that everything remains same. Whatever the techniques, tools, I'm not going to emphasize more. That how you can be more, in fact, no, involved, and again how you can appreciate this knowledge more and more once it is basically used, okay, at appropriate place. So just thank you and welcome again. So I have another meeting, so let me go. Thank you so much.